visited another local pizza that has been here since 1958. Really popular place from back in the day called Pizza Town, USA. It's sitting on the highway. You can't miss it on Route 46 in Elmwood Park, New Jersey. I've been here a few times since I was a kid. I was never the biggest fan of it, and I know that they have new owners since the last time I went. So I said, you know what? It's a nice day outside. It's Memorial Day for me. Let me go outside, sit here, and try some of this food. I got a couple of slices of regular pizza. I got a big pie of their regular Pizza Town special, which was surprisingly cheap, $16.38. And then I got a chicken parm, which they didn't have that sandwich on the menu before. It says new. I said, you know what? Cool. I paid $50 for all this food on the dot, which is really pretty good considering the prices usually are around here. So I'm waiting for my food, and let's get into this. You have to excuse me, we are outside, so the sun may be a bit bright at times, but we can't control that. I did order other stuff, but I ordered a slice already as is. So we got 2 regular slices. These slices are $2.83. They upped the prices a little bit, but you know, it's to be expected in this day and age. That's still cheap relative, but you can see this slice is paper, and I mean paper thin. We'll have the other food rolling out in a second, but you have to also excuse, this is kind of on a hill, so I know I seem a little crooked, but I'm actually, I'm not. But you can see how thin this slice is, man. Paper thin. Honestly, this is even thinner than I remember it. I feel like this is better than I remember it too. Like, let's get a bite of that crust though. To me, this is like, it's a solid old school slice of pizza. There's not a ton of sauce or cheese on it, but because it's so thin, it's not overly doughy. I don't think it would be good or better if they put more sauce on it. I've always been one saying I like the thicker crust. I like a saucier slice, but this works. You figure if you get 2 slices and a drink, drinks are $1.39. So it'll run you about $7-ish, depending on if you want toppings or not. I wouldn't be mad at this. I think this is best served the way that I'm eating it. Sitting here, grabbing a slice to go. We'll see, because I did get a whole pie as well. To say that I don't like this would be a lie. And in the past, I've said that I really don't like this place. So I gotta try everything again, man. I usually don't eat on location, but with pizza, it definitely makes a difference, especially when you're getting by the slice and something like this. So, I ain't mad at that. $1.30 for a Diet Coke? When's the last time you've seen that one? I think they're using RC Cola like the other places. That doesn't taste like Pepsi or Coke, but it might be. A little bit of oregano on here, little pockets of sauce and cheese. I like this. I just got a bite that had a lot of sauce in it, and it was probably the best bite I had of that. I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm changing my tune. I'm giving this a solid 8 out of 10. I do like it. And honestly, the best part about this is not super heavy. I just sat here and like devoured 2 slices before my actual food got here. I'm people watching, by the way. The parking lot is in front of me. So, I don't know whose car this is, but there's tables out here to eat. There's also an inside, but it has music. So I came out. It's not a windy day either. It's good, man. I'll stand by it. Solid 8. So, like most pizza places, they're making your pizza to order. I'm obviously being tongue-in-cheek. So I got these 2 pieces. I gotta wait for my big pie that's getting made. There's one thing on it though. It comes with a bunch of stuff, but they were out of mushrooms. So I don't have mushrooms on it. Which he told me beforehand. I said that's cool. But other than that, everything else should be on there. So I'm excited to try that. But 2 slices of pizza. When's the last time you see me do that? So this is their Pizza Town special. It has sausage, peppers, mushrooms, meatballs, and extra cheese. Like I said, they were out of mushrooms, but he told me beforehand. So it cost $16 for this nice looking pizza right here. I also got a sandwich here, so let me pull this off to the side. All right, let's see. This one's fresh. This is a fresh pie straight out the oven. It's still hot as hell. Here we go. hot. I would definitely pay $16 for this. Large pie, ton of meatballs on it. You can tell this is handmade because the toppings aren't uniform. Like when you go to like a Papa John's and places like that, the toppings are much more uniform. And I'll be honest with you, I prefer when it's more like this, simply because I like getting bites where there's more than others. You know, so it's not as uniform, but I don't mind that. A lot of meatballs on here. And the sausage, similar to the last place I went to, Napoli Pizza, it's sliced real thin. So you might get them confused and think there's only meatballs on here, but there are little pieces of sausage, and obviously they do taste differently. This is what the meatball is going to look like. This is what it normally looks like at pizza places in Jersey. They're sliced thinly. You don't get like the little ball shape. They're big meatballs that they chop up. But I just burnt the hell out of my mouth. And I'm not going to pretend that I didn't. So, let me get a drink real quick. A little Diet Coke, or whatever that is. I don't think the toppings are necessary, but for me, you can't go wrong with toppings. If you get a regular slice of pizza from here, or a pie, I think you'll be just as happy. This is, to me, when I think of old school pizza places, even in the 90s, a lot of those places were old school, and a lot of the original owners, that's like their last decade they were really operating. This is what it used to taste like. Slight little char in the crust, it's really thin. Doesn't cost you an arm and a leg. And believe it or not, a couple of years ago, this was even cheaper. I'm going to give it the same score. I don't really think the toppings made it better or worse, but it's still good. If you're looking to like just save money, you don't really need the toppings. The pizza is good enough on its own that you can let it talk for you. I'm going to get one more bite. I have it in my calories for 4 slices of pizza today. But very enjoyable. Considering Papa John's and all those other places aren't that far from here, I'd much rather come here, that's for sure. So, I'd give this an 8. Very solid. And I found this enjoyable, so I keep eating it. See, there's like 7 meatballs in that one bite. And I also couldn't tell you the last time I had pizza this warm, where they pulled it out of the oven. I took 3 steps and ate it. Also, I just found this funny. I didn't realize this. Looking at the pizza box, they have like I don't know if this is a mock article. I might be, but they have a nice little like article written about them from 1958. It's a nice touch. And it says it's an excellent new drive-in spot back in July 25th, 1958 on Route 46 in East Patterson. If you don't know, Elmwood Park actually used to be called East Patterson, but they changed the name to Elmwood Park. They wanted to differentiate themselves. So this technically where I'm sitting used to be East Patterson, New Jersey. They just changed the name. Very nice touch. And then last, chicken parm. I don't know how that says chicken parm, but as long as they can read it, that's what matters. Let's see what we got. Okay. This is so damn, I'm about to burn my hands. Oh, Lord. This is really hot. But their bread almost seems like ciabatta bread. And then one uniform large chicken cutlet slice. Pretty decent amount of sauce. Let's open you up real quick. No, there's like 3 or 4. I thought it was one slice. It's like probably 3 or 4 chicken cutlets. Good amount of sauce and cheese. Is it on both sides? Be on both sides. Yes, you are. That matters, man. That matters. So is that piece of chicken I just spilled like an idiot. I'm going to eat this from the back because there's no chicken on the front part. I know there's a lot of people that say, oh, you got to get it fresh, you got to get it fresh. Sometimes with sandwiches, I'd rather let it sit for a while. Because this thing, the steam coming off this, I'm still finna eat it. But Let me get just one bite right here. Chicken. Here. Last video I did, people said I didn't have a beverage if I didn't take a sip in between. Usually it's just chilling off to the side. I don't think he really cared that much, but we'll try to take more sips. If I'm not mad at that was a sandwich, it would be this. Again, these nostalgic type of places, I don't think they necessarily, for people who are from here, offer anything that's gonna wow you. Also think there's something to be said about having consistency and something that a lot of like older people, they want to eat the same stuff that they used to. It brings them back, which I completely understand. 90s kids are nostalgia merchants for stuff from the 90s. Dunkaroos, oh, they're bringing Dunkaroos back. Oh, they don't taste the same. I get it. So, this is the feeling that I get. Again, it's a solid sauce. It's not a sweet sauce, which I like. Some places have a sweet sauce I'm not a fan of. There's a good amount of cheese. It's not like dripping over the top with cheese, which I wouldn't mind more, but I'm not mad at that. And it is by no means a dry sandwich. Everything's fresh. The bread is soft on the inside, a little bit of a crust on the outside. I said it was like ciabatta bread. It's not ciabatta bread. I was just saying how it felt. But hot. I wouldn't be mad at this. You know what I'm saying? This is one of those things I can guarantee you, when I put this on my socials, there's going to be some older school people be like, oh, they changed owners, it's not the same. To me, I actually think it tastes the same, if not better than what I remember. I only had it a couple of times back as a kid in the 90s, but I never really cared for it. And now, if I was in this area and I wanted like a quick slice and a drink, I would 1,000% come here. And that, to me, is a good pizza place in Jersey. And it's been here. My parents weren't even born yet. So, I had to be doing something right. Solid, no frills, New Jersey style. 7 out of 10. I'm not mad at any of this stuff. I also think the prices for what you get these days, getting a large specialty pizza around here usually costs you $24. It's $16 here. So I've pretty much said out everything I've had to say about Pizza Town already, so I won't repeat myself, but solid for me, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, Elmwood Park, New Jersey. You can't miss it. It's on the highway on Route 46 in Elmwood Park, New Jersey. If anybody wants to try it, don't tell them I sent you because they have no idea who the hell I am. In fact, when I was getting my food, I had my camera in my hand. I wasn't filming, but I just had it in my hand when I went back to get this pizza. The guy was, are you into photography? The guy behind the counter. I was like, yeah. So I am into photography, so it's not a lie. So I appreciate y'all for watching, man, and we'll be back tomorrow. More content, man. Hand signs. They made it to YouTube.